Welcome to the start of the Lucéram stage. Run twice on Sunday, stage 15 and 17. It's an 18-kilometre stage, usually run in the opposite direction, usually run from Lantosk down to Lucéram. Quick going up the hill, quite narrow, quite twisty over the top. A lot of loose on the other side of the hill, on the other side of the col. So yeah, let's go and see what the boys have got to say. Oliver Solberg, how are you, mate?
Very, very good.
That's a nice shirt.
Thank you. It's Monster Energy clothing. It's fantastic.
Ooh, it is, very flash. First 2 days, good?
Yeah, very good. Beautiful stages and very different conditions, so we'll see.
Yeah. How are you enjoying the superb estate?
It's a big car, but at least, I have turbo diesel, automatic, it's a easy life.
And you've gone, are these winters?
Yeah, winter tires.
I think you're about the first ones on winters.
I like a grip.
And what, I mean, a good test in the car. Different challenge this year, but really exciting.
Yeah, it's a bit of a different challenge, of course, but, the car feels very good so far on tarmac and the stages are very nice, so, competition will be very hard, of course, but yeah, it'll be fun.
Good man. Have a good one, Oliver Solberg. And let us just see.
Good morning, happy New Year.
No, he's going to run, he's going to make us run. Right, I'll run very slowly. I like your new jumper. No.
Come.
I won't be able to speak though now. Trust me.
Any question, maybe?
Right, enough. This is enough exercise. How are you, Tänak?
Good, thank you.
Can you think of any questions? 'Cause I'm kind of out of breath now.
It was 50 meters.
Seriously though, first 2 days of Recce, back with M-Sport, how excited are we?
Actually, quite interesting recce. We had some quite a bit snow actually in some point, but it seems like it's melting quite quickly.
Well, weather-wise, are we expecting any more snow?
At the moment, looks sunny.
It does, but can that evolve in the next couple of days?
It always can. It's mountain, and it's never going to be so straightforward.
Is this one you like? Sense of anticipation, excitement, looking forward to Monte?
Difficult to say. I'm looking forward. Definitely excited. Monte is always a tricky one, and let's say need to keep the eyes open.
Yeah. What's the result here? You've got to aim for the win, or is it points on the board and a podium?
We need to start. We need to get going to see, where we are with our speed, and obviously it's very difficult to expect anything at the moment. It's quite important to see where we are and how is the feedback. Obviously, just 1 day of testing, so it's a bit limited.
And any words of wisdom from Rich this morning?
I guess he's still sleeping.
I'm sure he is. Have a good one. Thank you very much, Tänak. It always smells so good in your car.
Is it?
What is that we got on this morning?
That's not sure.
It's his natural scent.
It's my natural odour.
Is it? That's Oda Manchester, is it?
Something probably from Nick's in the airport.
How are we feeling about the derby result from Saturday?
Oh,
Sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned that, should I?
Craig's buzzing, but considering the car's in city blue now.
Which I didn't know when I agreed to do
No,
the run.
quite. That wasn't in the contract, was
No,
it?
it wasn't, no.
Yeah, we're going to have to be a good omen. We've
Yeah.
got a bit of catching up to do, haven't we, for Arsenal?
Yeah, absolutely. And talk us through the first 2 days of the Recce.
Yeah, really interesting conditions. Last year was my first Monte and it was mostly dry.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a different challenge. It's supposed to get a lot colder. But yeah, whatever the conditions will be, we're ready and we just can't wait for it.
Yeah. This is your car from home, is it?
I drove from Manchester, yeah. 20 hours.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And presumably that's not a concern, the old puncture light.
No, it's fine.
Is it?
Just winter tyres, yeah.
If you were almost out of fuel, would that concern you here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not much around up here, is
Because
there?
we might be almost out of petrol.
You'll be able to roll back down the hill,
Will.
won't you?
We'll do just that. Have a good day. Cheers. Thanks, Chris. Let's have a quick word with Elvin Evans. See how you had a lie in this morning.
It's not bad, is it? 8 o'clock.
How first 2 days of the Recce, how's it gone?
Yeah, pretty okay. We've seen some quite mixed conditions so far, but of course still changing by the day.
Mixed conditions, has there been any sort of lying snow?
Yeah, we've had snow up tops during the recce, so yeah, we just have to wait and see how that evolves now before we actually see them on the rally.
Yeah, and looking forward to the event, obviously. We talked on the phone a little bit last weekend. What do you expect from this event?
Hard to know now, really. It's getting colder and colder all the time. We've had quite a bit of snow last few days. But it's just if that sticks around or not, whether that just now turns to a bit of ice here or there or completely dry, who knows?
Yeah, the weather it's evolved, hasn't it, over the last sort of 2 or 3 days?
Yeah, exactly. It was looking very, very dry up until 2 or 3 days ago, and obviously now we've had this snow come in, so we just have to wait and see what we find.
Is this a new Recce car for this year?
No, same one as last year.
It's looking very smart. Have a good one. Thanks, mate. Now we dive in and talk to Mr. Thierry Neuville. As soon as he's finished his, lots of autographs, lots of lovely pictures. Where's that one from? Is that an IPA picture? Now we're still in IPA here. Oh, he's done well. What did you think of those pictures? Were they good ones?
They looked good, yeah.
Yeah. So tell us, what have you learnt in the last 2 days?
That conditions are probably quite dry. We got some snow in there, but I guess that today with no clouds in the air, it will be probably melting very quickly. And other than that, you have similar roads to last year.
Yeah, it's reasonably straightforward recce, this one.
Yeah, actually it is. At the moment it is. We still hope for some rain and some snow, but so far no surprises.
And just, tell us, the start of the season, how are you feeling? How exciting is this moment?
Yeah, as always. Over the years we get used to it, so we know what to expect more or less, and we're looking forward to it. Obviously the counters are on zero again for everybody, and it's a new season and new challenges, but it's going to be exciting.
Good man, have a good one. Thanks, buddy. Tell us, first 2 days of the recce gone well?
Yeah, all fine. Some snow in some sections, but not actually anymore on the second pass when we have checked the pace notes. So far the conditions are fine, but let's see how it's going to be on the weekend.
We haven't spoken since your test. What was the first feeling of the car on that test?
You mean last week?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, fully dry, so not so difficult conditions, but I think we managed to do a nice car. From my side, it's all fine. Yeah.
What can you expect from this event? It's been a couple of years since you've been here.
For sure we are not the favorites for the win, for sure, but I think we can do a good result here. I cannot see any reason why not. For sure the tires needs to be correct as always, but yeah, I'm really looking forward.
And the new boss, Mr. Cyril Abiteboul, good man?
Well, I've spoken few sentences, so can't judge much yet, but I'm sure he's a good guy, yeah.
Yeah, and it is exciting, isn't it? You've changed teams quite a lot in your career. It's quite nice, a new challenge.
Yeah, I'm used to it. But yeah, it's good that the team boss came at the same time. We are both new, so we can learn together.
Yeah, good man. Have a good one. Thank you, EP. Bonjour. Ça va?
Ça va? You okay?
Yeah, good mate. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Happy to be here, so everything is fine.
Start of the first full year as well. Is there a different feeling now? It is super exciting. You've got the whole season ahead of you.
Yeah. It's a bit new, so for sure that will be a bit different with a much more longer season. But very happy to do it, and start here. It's something fantastic.
Not running, no winter tires or even all season tire.
Yeah. Well, yesterday the weather was okay, so we keep them, and it's dry, so it's fine.
Good man. Have a good one. Here's the champ, Calais. Good morning. How are we?
We are quite okay.
Yeah. What's the thinking with the new hairdo? It's cool. I like
It's
it.
a bit too long now. I didn't have time to go to Barbara, so.
I'm sure you'll find time. First 2 days of the Recce, how have they been?
Quite good. Seems that it's gonna be a bit mixed conditions. It was a bit different on our Recce than what it will be on the race, so it will be tricky for sure.
That you're so reliant, then, aren't you, on the gravel crew and the ice note crew to feed that information?
Yeah, that's gonna be crucial to have the right information and how you understand it.
Yeah. Is there a different feeling for you coming into this season? You are champion now. You've achieved that objective.
Not really.
No. Same old. Good man. Have a good one. Now, the crucial question that we have to ask Taka.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend. What do you think? What do you think of Kalle Rovanpera's new hairdo?
New hair.
Yeah.
Oh, looking good.
Is it?
When he wearing the beanie or cap, I felt like looks like Kimi Räikkönen when Kimi was doing the WRC.
And that's a good look, isn't it? Yeah. And how's Taka?
Yeah, all good. New year, new challenge, and I feel very comfortable and exciting.
Yeah, it is. The feeling is different coming into this year, knowing that you're working with the manufacturer to score points.
Yeah, of course, a bit more pressure than last year, but still same thing doing, just do my best, and for sure I can perform well than last year. I tried to be like that, so yeah, it's gonna be challenging, but I will enjoy this year as well.
Good man. And Happy New Year to you, Aaron, too.
Thank you very much, David.
Have a good one, boys. Thank you. And our favourite, as always, Danny Sordo.
Hello.
What are we listening to, Danny?
I don't know, a podcast.
It's a podcast.
No, I don't know, nothing special. Just
Nothing special.
Nothing
to get you in the mood for this stage.
Yeah, I am already in the mood. Don't worry.
You're always in the mood, aren't you?
Not always, but almost.
So tell me, you've done a few Monte Carlos before. How's the feeling before this one?
Honestly, the feeling is really good because the car was working very well in the test, and at the moment the conditions are not so tricky. They was just wet, some snow, but I think they will gone. But I don't know. Looks like it will be not bad, but really cold, and this sometimes is difficult for the ice places and black patches and all. But let's see. It's always Monte Carlo. It's always difficult. So.
Yeah. What conditions did you have in the test?
Total dry, just like today, but it was a lot of grip and all. But yeah, I think everybody get really weird conditions.
Yeah, good man. Have a good one, Danny. How are we?
I'm flying now.
I've just locked your door.
Good. I'm trapped in there for a while. It's great in the morning. We're all right.
How is the feeling when you come in here? You do the recce, but you're not doing the event. Is the focus slightly different?
Yeah, it's it's weird sometimes. Obviously, you're in your mind you want to be at the stages, you want to be in rally mode, but still, look, more than anything, it's just good to get back to working with all the team again, just to get used. Obviously, it's James's first time working with them, so at least it won't be completely new when we start in Sweden. So no, it's good.
Is there that feeling of coming home again?
Yeah, it does. Obviously it was 2 or 3 years that we were there before, and there was definitely a strong relationship there. So it's it is good to be back and seeing all the familiar faces again, and we're looking forward to getting started.
First impressions of the new boss?
Good. Yeah. No, we all got to meet him last week, and definitely seems keen. Has a lot of experience, and I think we're all excited to see what it'll bring.
Good man. Have a good one. Thanks, Craig. And it is, I think, without a doubt, there would be a different feeling for Craig. Obviously, him and James are doing the event. They're doing the recce. Sorry, they're not actually doing the event itself. We'll just grab a very quick word with Adrian. How are we, mate?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yep.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold. Obviously, I've got the hat on. It's very cold. First 2 days have gone well.
Yeah, went well. We had snow on the first 2 days, which was interesting, but it's melting quite quickly, honestly. Maybe today it will be cooler, so it will stay. But it was nice stages. For sure, there was new stages, so it's interesting for us, and apart from last year in 21.
More difficult to recce in this car compared with the Focus?
When it's snowy, I would say yes. When it's dry, it's okay, as long as you are not using the steering wheel to get your angle with your corner.
Yeah. New jumpers as well this year.
Yeah, nice,
Very smart. Very nice. Very nice. Have a good one. Thank you. And let us try to have a quick word.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, and you?
Yes, good, thank you. How was the first 2 days?
Well, it's been a little bit more winter condition than what you can see here, but I think we all know that it's changing very quickly, so it's hard to predict what's gonna really happen during the rally. Not so much snow expected anymore, I believe, but that doesn't make it necessarily easier. Why we were gonna have probably some frost or high sea conditions sometimes. So yeah, that's typical Monte.
It's fair to say this one you were robbed last year. How much do you? I mean, obviously you want to win every Monte Carlo, but this would be another special one to win in a hybrid car.
Yeah, I would love it for sure. I mean, but we are a couple of drivers trying to achieve that, so it's never easy. I'll do my best one more time, and for sure, if we manage to get a bit more luck, then basically over the whole season, more or less last year, or the rallies I've done, there was not so many rallies where I was not hit by the unluck and puncture. So hopefully I can stay out of trouble and yeah, fight for a top result.
Is the feeling, the sense of anticipation and excitement, is it the same as it was when you first did Monte or the first few Montes?
Yeah, I think it's there. It's always. It's. I've said it a bit earlier in French. I think for this rally, I still feel young starting this one, and I still feel like I have the same hunger to achieve a good result here.
So that was our Lucéram stage, the first of 2 runs through this one. Obviously, I'll go through this stage, right up over the top through the second stage into Turini, back round for another loop. Stay tuned to dirtfish.com for everything you need to know about round 1 of this year's World Rally Championship. Obviously, look forward to Dirtfish Live Centre, a really super exciting new concept that we're running out from Thursday. Today's Tuesday, so in 2 days' time. Everything that you need is there. Also dial into ewrcresults.com. Whatever you need, it's there. And join the party. Come and talk to us. Let us know your thoughts on Dirtfish Live Centre, and stay tuned.